What up? It's your boy. Got that mastermind info. This is episode 5728. I have made a lot of changes progressively. I hope you make some in your life as well. And not little changes either, like sloppy heads, but big, meaningful changes to your life. Not like adding in a new light or something and thinking you're a new, all new grower. So, welcome everyone. One and all in one. Here you are. Here I am with you. As you are there, I am here. Together, we are there and here at the same time. Good morning. How are you doing? A lot of you love me. The rest of you want me. Whatever it is, my friends, you cannot have this, which is I. You are not thy. You must have very, very warm thighs and beautiful, beautiful eyes. Right. So if you saw that picture, you're probably like, whoa, dude can really cook. So what I was suggesting to some of you last time where the hell am I? almost 600,000 views. We are nearing 1 million views. Wow. Cool. Exciting, super exciting. All right, here's what we're gonna have for lunch and brunch today. I'm gonna make a Mexican fiesta. Some rice here. We're also making a nice chocolate chip cookie. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have a cup of tea this morning. Turn on the old teapot. We could have waffles or pancakes or something. The waffle maker is up there. I mean, like, it's up there and to the back of, it's in this one, but to the back over there in the center. I don't feel like calling the fire department to get it down. So, let's see what we got here. Rice and beans. I have a can of beans here. They're pinto beans. My rice here. Tea. Pinto beans, rice. Now how do we make this all come together? We wash this here. Put a teacup down. Put this in. I'm going to add water at soon. Get a whole pot of tea going today. This way I don't have to come back and keep dumping and doing this. Well, this will be our teapot for the streams this morning. And I'll have all this drank or poured by the time the breakfast is ready. Every drop of this will be put into its last cup. And this is, I'm starting off with a real small cup, so I'm really sending it out here. Like a Babe Ruth call here, I'm calling it. On a live stream. Put that in. We're going to go here and clean our stove. Then the next thing we're going to do, we're making, I think we're going to make lentil soup today. Well, tonight. I actually have some breaking news. Yesterday, we hooked up, my wife hooked up the greatest Christmas gift for me ever. It's only 16 weeks late. I'm okay with that. It's the new Xbox. Gonna blow gaskets, bud. We're gonna get the Call of Duty. Zombies. I haven't played zombies for about 7, 8, or 9 years. Probably 9 years I haven't played freaking zombies. It's gonna take everything to the next level, the level above the level that was the next one. I have the headset on the way, a stand that charges the controllers, and then it keeps the games all in there all nice and snug. I'm looking for games that I should probably pick up. So anyone out there wants to game with me on Xbox, something X1X-324, the new one, whatever it is, the long new name for the newest Xbox that ever came out. About to blow gaskets, but gaskets are just gonna, pieces of gasket are gonna be all over this place soon enough, okay? My cats are so cute. This morning I got the best wake up ever. It was my cat Tiggs. Super cute. Wherever I patted on the bed, he would like go there and like run over and lay down and like put his paws out. He's just so cute the way he does things. So cute. And Bobby couldn't have been any more cute with Mrs. Hash today. The way he lays with her is just, oh, it's so nice. Oh, you've got a message here. This message states, Tramulayaka Galamuts. Hi, my friend. How are you? I don't know what that message says. I'm even scared to put that in Google Translate. But is it really? I mean, it's in the live stream on YouTube. Let's translate this. Let's see what this means in English. It means... Ooh. How do you use, what is it, Google Translator? Google Translate. English to Russian. Yeah. Enter text here. Paste. Oh, it came back. I must not be doing it right. Oh, I put it... Translation. Wait. I want the reverse of this. I want that way. Enter text. Paste. Meaning the second kind of Vidak Saint Eve. Chagrams will and growing decisions at clear level from Wuhan City to Addis Ababa. Oh my goodness! What does it even mean, bud? What does that even mean? I'm just not going to put that in the chat because I don't even know what it means, bud. But thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure to have Russia in the chat. I have no clue what Russia's saying, but I love Russia. Because we're pretty much scared of Russia. And I'm not scared of Russia, but lots of Canadian politicians are not scared of Russia either. Just kidding. No, like nobody politician. Most politicians in Canada can't even do a push-up, just for starters. Now, so don't talk about war, because Canadian politicians don't have what it takes to do push-ups in the army. So it's called a backbone. You never had one. And then the second thing you want to know is, if you can't do a push-up, don't talk about fighting and stuff like that. You're useless. No backbone. You understand? So what we've got here is a clean stovetop. And a sparkling one. We got this all nice. We're gonna cook rice in this one. Should I eyeball it? Let's eyeball rice. Who eyeballs rice, huh? The hash man. I'm eyeballing it. Oh, this is probably a really bad idea. Eyeball. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. You always want to rinse and wash your rice real good. I don't think I put enough rice in here. It's not feeling like enough. Tiny pot too. I don't know if I'm making good decisions here. Alright, so we got our rice in there. So next up, frying pan, which is right here. Put the rice on. Here, season it, add a dash of oil, plant fat, seasoning, right here, sea salt, secret ingredient. Next up, can of beans. Whoa. Now, to get this meal to really shine and just be amazing, I'm going to use my frying pan from yesterday, which is dirty right now. Watch this. Watch this, my friends. A little bit of water, a little bit of elbow grease, and a dash of dish soap. Okay, maybe 6 dashes. I can't see it's dark. I don't have the lights on this side. And a plastic scrubber from IKEA. Away she goes. We're done. We'll wash all this down the sink.
Gonna wash your sink, keep it sparkling. It's Saturday, you got nothing to do. Everything's clean, washed, rinsed. I got my vacuum over there, and there's still charge left in it. I'm gonna use my Dyson in here. I guess I should have used the Dyson before I started. I'll use the Dyson when I'm done cooking and everything's put away. Let's get all around the rim of this, and we're done. Okay. And just like that. I don't want any water in there at all. And just like that, she's clean as a whistle. Now once you get her to that point, now you're just gonna go over. You see something here, a little spot from there. That's good. You want your stovetop to be really spotless if you have a glass stovetop, because when you cook, it'll kind of embed it on. It does cook off, but it's better not to get that going at that point. What are you gonna do next? Fry your pinto beans twice. You want refried beans. You haven't fried them once. Get going. Get going. I think I have onion, garlic, seasonings, mole sauce. I got smoky liquid smokes here. We've got two types. I got mesquite and chipotle. I've got mesquite and hickory. So of course we're going to use maybe both. I haven't decided yet. Okay, can opener right here. Russia is in the house, eh? What is this expiration date say? 2021 something, November? Perfect. Now you're gonna get your rice, pinto beans, my tortillas, my salsa, my hot sauces, my jalapenos. We're gonna grab some shit from the fridge and just get this meal going. It's gonna be beautiful, wonderful, small tortillas, tucked and rolled beautifully. You want to add some oil to your pan first. You want to get this pan scorching. You're frying these beans. You want to get this avocado oil hot. You want them pinto beans singing, feeling hot, hot, hot. Anybody know that song, or is it just like a Winnipeg thing? There was an old travel agency on TV, like back in the 80s. Like if you were watching TV, there was a great chance you were poor back in the 80s. There was, like what's happening in the next few years, the 80s will be turned, every 40 years they do the same thing they used to, except they're closing in their reign on us. But the 80s were very, very bad for Winnipeg. A lot of poverty, a lot of crime, a lot of rape, a lot of sexual, what do you call that, sexual abuse was going on in the 80s in Winnipeg, especially Winnipeg. Children were being abducted left and right. It was a pandemic. No joke, this is serious. I don't joke about shit like this. There were people used to call in bomb threats at schools. My school that I used to go to back in the day in Winnipeg used to get bomb threats. I was in an elementary school. These weren't like adults trying to get out of school, like, 24-year-olds who failed grade 12 or 11 9 times. I was in elementary school getting bomb threats. Bomb threats were big back in the day. Everything was fucked up here where I'm from back in the day. Fucked. I personally myself was, people tried to abduct me 3 or 4 times in my life. And it's a crazy thing. I even think that as a teenager, I think there was some kind of serious ring of adults who were in on maybe like getting teenagers drunk and then maybe they go missing, right? Like, you don't know the type of circles that exist in this world, right? But there are people out there who have a hidden agenda. And I pass on these names. Just if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But if they turn up to have evidence of, like, children's clothing hidden in a suitcase underneath their house or something, they're probably a freak, right? So it's worth investigating, that's for sure. So yeah, that's a real thing. Those things happened back in the day. So there was a commercial, feeling hot, hot, hot. And I remember seeing that commercial when I was a kid. And most kids would sing that commercial, but would never go on vacation because, like, just poor, right? And that's kind of what I remember from being a kid in Winnipeg. Was all kids were poor except for like 9 kids that lived in this one area and went to school with me, right? But yeah. Things change, and people can better themselves. And eventually, after time, you can dig yourself out of renting a property for so long or something like that, and you move into the big boy zone. You own your own home, and you own 2 homes, and you own a rental property plus your 2 homes. You got your wife lives at one, you're at the other. That is a thing. People do this more often than you think. Alright, we got these beans damn near finished. Their first fry. So what I'm going to do here is grab a spoon. We have a spoon. We're going to now add a little bit of salsa to these beans. And we're going to add a little bit of love at this point. Because that's what I do. Oh, it smells like Mexicano right now. Woo! Oh. I really do put together a really mean Mexican dish. Oh, I have some mushrooms I could have used. I guess I could still get the mushrooms going, but it would be pretty damn tasty in this rice, beans, onions, garlic, mushrooms. Do I have green pepper? Let me check. I think I got peppers. I gotta check. I used some the other day. Let me check. I got a pizza dough here, so we're gonna get some stuff for that. I got tortillas, I got a few mushrooms, queso sauce, spicy vegan queso. No peppers, but we have our tortilla wraps here. What else we got? Something for the Mexican. I don't usually use anything. Jalapenos. I'm going to use these. Mushrooms, jalapenos. Hot sauce. We haven't added hot sauce to this yet. Am I out of hot sauce? No, I'm pretty sure I got some in the basement. Here's a real nice jalapeno hot sauce. We don't have to go to the basement after all. This is all you need to have the world's greatest. Is a nice, really nice sauce like this. Skip the mushrooms. So after jalapenos with the sauce again. Gonna get your beans. You want to get your beans flipped. Like, you don't want them sitting on the same side too long. Oh, these beans are so perfect. Once you flip your beans, they'll be fine. I shut the heat off on this element. So the oven is off where I am. The rice, well, 50%. I don't even know. Remember, we eyeballed the rice. I just put a bunch of water in a pot. No clue if that's gonna work or not. I'm not kidding. I don't use that pot for making rice very often, hardly ever. I mean, maybe like twice I've used it in 10 years. Okay. Hot sauce. Yeah. That was not a good idea. I'm gonna shake the crap out of this. Should probably check expiration dates. November 1st, 2020. That's what I was kind of afraid of. Let me sniff it. It smells fine to me. It's very old hot sauce. Use it. It's probably got more flavor than the new stuff, eh? Alright, so there's a ton of that expired hot sauce in there. 6-month-old hot. Oh, I just made it! The mushrooms. What the hell am I doing here? These are refried beans. Are finished. Remember I told you they fried once, I mashed the hell out of them, and then they fried again while I chatted with you? They're done. 2-time fry. Ooh. So now what you want to do, oh, it smells unreal. Okay, so there's a little trick to my beans. Hi, thanks, where are you at? Now these beans are going to get you going, give you energy, and help you start your day. You also want to have a nice cup of tea, or 2 or 3. I'm going to get a little bit of this in there. I hope my rice finishes soon because it's weird. It's not. It should be nearly done. It's not even close. Okay, we got that, and let me go with just a hair of this. This is the hickory. That, and now, oh yeah, we have hickory mesquite beans, refried twice, green jalapeno sauce. I'm going to put jalapenos in there, whole jalapenos in this, but I'll show you what these pinto beans look like after I'm done mashing. They turned out exactly like the picture on the Hot Chicks Instagram that I was looking at this morning. I'm like, oh, the Mexican looks so good. People in California, I hate you. You have awesome Mexican food all the time. I hate you. Now people in California make amazing food. I don't know what it is about the culinary art that's in California. There is a lot of people who know how to cook in California. The restaurants are amazing. All right. So, let's see. Now, what's next? I guess we can just kind of plate the beans. Oh, I want to add a little bit of this pickled jalapeno peppers. It's a little bit of the jus. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there, a bunch of the jalapenos. Let's do that right now. Got tons of jalapenos in the bottom here, but it is time for a new jar of these. Juice just dripping in there. There. So you got 2 levels of heat. Actually 3. You've got the juice of the jalapeno. You have the jalapeno whole jalapeno, or the slices of jalapeno in a whole form, kind of taste, flavor-wise. Then you have the green jalapeno expired 6-month-old sauce. Let's show you what this looks like at this point. It's heaven already, but you're gonna keep going. Now you're gonna get out your tortillas. Oh yes, one other ingredient at the very end. This is the very end of this, so now we're gonna just polish this off, just like so. Okay. Next, you're going to want to hammer down with one more good squish on these. And the reason you're squishing this now is to carry those flavors through the entirety of your bean. If you were to leave it as it were, some would be a little too drenched or a little too spicy. Some wouldn't be bland. I mean, I made this. It's not going to be bland, but just not going to have that je ne sais quoi. Huh? So, once you get your beans to this, now it looks identical to dog food. That's what you want your refried beans to look like. Dog food. Okay. Show you a bit of the refried bean here. So good. Now that is the ultimate refried bean. Now, and let me talk about the flavor. So I've got like a 3-alarm fire going on this side of me. Sweat instantly hit my brow. It was like a little pin drop of bean. Taste that. Oh. Holy, whoa! It was a backdraft. It went hot out and hot in. Oh man, my poor bum. So tasty. Wow, it like makes my whole, I'm tingling. Everywhere down my arms, my face is tingling. Wow. Now I'm not positive, but I'm like 99.999% positive that I added too much water to that. We'll never know, but I'm pretty positive we did. Oh. It's almost gone now though, but wow. Man, I don't know if that's a good thing making that face too much. Like it tastes good. It's just messing with my funk. And turn your oven on. Wow. These expired on the 21st of February. It is now 30 days later. Let's see if these are expired. February 7th. Oh man. Oh, even worse. It's 2021, February 18th, not 21st. First thing you're going to do is use your sniffer. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to look for any blue shit on your stuff. Gray or blue or... Definitely smells good. So this is about a 35-day past its expiration tortilla. Look at the size of this thing. I have a monster head. Can I wrap my hand in a tortilla? Put 2 of these on there is like basically putting a whole pizza down. Oh, actually this is the size of the damn pizza. Those are really big tortillas. These are triple baked tortillas. Oh, and there's 6 extra large soft tortillas. Huh. I never saw they were extra large. I'm gonna buy these all from now on. Okay, we've got our rice and noodles. We got our beans and rice cooking away with our jalapenos and all that. With a jalapeno just dangling on her.